Hi, my name is Arnold Krabari. I'm a New York collaborative divorce lawyer and mediator. I'm going to speak about collaborative divorce and whether it is just for nice people. About 20 years ago, I first found out about collaborative divorce. I became trained in it. I was very excited about it. I still am. And I discussed it one day with the man that I had known for a long time. I had grown up with him. He was from my hometown. We went to school together. And at that time, when I spoke to him about collaborative divorce, he was a New York Supreme Court judge. After I described collaborative divorce to him, he said, "Your process is not going to help me in dealing with divorce cases in the courts. I deal with horrible people that hate each other. They're not nice people." He believed collaborative divorce would only work for nice people. I shrugged my shoulders, walked away. I thought maybe the judge was correct. Well, after practicing collaborative divorce for quite a long time now, I've discovered that collaborative divorce is good for nice people and difficult or challenging people as well. I'll give you two examples. The first case was Ron's case. That was about 15 years ago. I handled his case. I represented him in a collaborative divorce. His wife's attorney did her due diligence, and she wanted discovery, financial discovery. This means that Ron had to make copies of a lot of his financial documents and give a copy to my collaborative counterpart, which is the wife's attorney. But he was furious that he had to do this. And he also got upset about the expense this caused. And so he refused to go to any more meetings in person. And we ended up having an email negotiation. Now, email negotiations are not the best way to settle collaborative cases. In fact, in basic collaborative training, we learned emails are for scheduling only. Why is that? Well, emails tend to be purely positional. You don't get into the needs and interests of the parties, and you really can't have any non-verbal communication so that each party sees that the other attorney is not like a devil with horns type divorce attorney. Well, we hung in there, and guess what happened? We settled the case. So it worked out okay, and the settlement was reasonable. The next difficult case, or another difficult, I've actually had many cases that have been with difficult people, but the one that really comes to mind now is one I worked on recently. This time it was the wife that was the difficult client. She also reached a point after 2 or 3 meetings that she refused to go to meetings, and again we had an email negotiation. Next, she did not like the neutral collaborative financial specialist that was in the case. Why is that? Because this financial specialist was making very reasonable recommendations for options and solutions for settlement. Wife didn't like that. She wanted a much more one-sided agreement in her favor. So she rejected the financial specialist. Next, she kept harping on and on about my client's, the husband's, alleged marital misconduct. Now, this ended up being almost a complete waste of time. It was distasteful. It was a waste of time because this alleged marital misconduct, even if true, would not have impacted the finances, which are the issues in dispute, at all. But again, the lawyers rolled with the punches. We hung in there, and guess what happened? The case settled. So after many years of practicing collaborative divorce, I've come to the conclusion that collaborative divorce works both for nice people and difficult and challenging people as well. In fact, it's particularly good for dealing with spouses that are difficult and challenging. Why is that? That's because collaborative is really designed to correct power imbalances. It does that because of all the help and support each party gets on an ongoing basis from their own attorney, and also from the mental health professionals who serve as divorce coaches in the case. So collaborative works both for nice people and people that are challenging as well. Again, my name is Arnold Krabari. My offices are in White Plains, New York. You can reach me at 914-949-1095. It's a pleasure to have spoken to you today. Bye now.